going on, everybody? In Dallas, Texas right now, on the northeast end, outside of the city, at Army Corps of Engineers campground. Nice and cheap, $30 a night compared to current rates of $60 a night everywhere else. And as you can see, there's plenty of room, which is worthless. I mean, worthless, I mean priceless. So enjoying it for 3 nights while I explore Dallas. Gonna meet up with one of my friends later, tomorrow. But behind me you got Lake Lavon, and we're actually pretty secluded between the lake and the railroad tracks. So there's only a few bridges that go over the railroad tracks, which keeps this campground pretty isolated. Give you a show around. Fire pit, camper, got our picnic table, grill. Stuff here looks pretty old, but well, for a couple nights it ain't bad at all. The most important thing is the space. I mean, as you can see, there is unlimited space. Restrooms up there, showers. I'm so used to North Dakota that going in the shower up there last night, just giant spiders in there. Not used to the increase in creatures as I travel south. Got the camper on like what may be the most unlevel pad on earth, so the front end is extremely high. The wheel chocks in so it didn't roll off. I've really never had the front end up that high before. Got some extreme wind today, 30 miles an hour yesterday, and feels about the same today. So I think this is the reservoir that that Dallas uses for their water supply. If you look way in the distance back there, it has like a dam or something built up. Or maybe that's just the sand that's around here. I'm not sure exactly. Another weird thing I found this morning is, look at this in my truck. All of a sudden there's like a wet spot. No idea where that came from. So kind of curious if something in here is leaking, but I don't know. It didn't rain last night that I know of. Some type of moisture drip down. Hole in the roof. I don't know. We're gonna go to downtown Dallas today. I got a few things I want to check out in downtown Dallas. The one thing that I could think of is the grassy knoll where JFK got shot. So I'm gonna drive down there. I think it's probably like 45-minute drive. This is the worst traffic I've ever seen in my life in Dallas. So it's just 1 mile is like 20 minutes during rush hour. So it's noontime. I don't know what today's date is, November 16th or something like that. But try and get down there before 2 o'clock and take a look at the grassy knoll where JFK, you know, was driving that day, that street, and maybe I think it was the library or something where the guy was up there and assassinated him. Maybe we get a picture of that. Not much else in Dallas that I really want to see. Gotta be honest with you, I'm pretty sick and tired of the zoo, the modern art museums, the dinosaur museums. Every city is like exactly the same with these, like, what should I do in this city? It's like botanical gardens, the zoo, and the museums, and it's just, no, you can only take so many dinosaur museums before you lose your mind. So try to find things that are doable, that are different than other cities. So this is definitely one of them. Super crowded in downtown Dallas. Last video I made was Dodge City, tiny. Thank God I left there. The meat processing plants and the smell, so much nicer here. The humidity, I am not used to the humidity here in Texas. It's it's so nice to have some humidity. But yeah, I went to Wichita. Wichita was awesome. Headed straight down south from Wichita to Oklahoma City. I don't know why I didn't make a video there, but Oklahoma City is pretty unbelievable. One of my top picks for cities in the United States. It's clean, quiet, and it's almost like they just built it last year. Everything's like super up to date, super modern. Like the lighting, the parks and everything there are just super well kept. Looks like they were just made. It was pretty crazy. So I saw the Oklahoma City building. Remember that guy blew it up back in like '95 or something. So I went check that out, check some other stuff out. They got a river there, huge park. So I hung out there, partied a couple nights and left. Now I'm here for day 2 in Dallas at this lovely establishment, and I don't know, we're gonna take a ride out of here and right down to downtown Dallas. So stay tuned. So I cannot even explain what has just freaking happened. The drive down was horrendous. It's 8-lane freeway, and Google Maps is great except for when you have multiple overhead bypasses, and it just gets confused. And so I missed an exit by 2 miles, and ended up just turning around and driving into the city, to the center of the city, close to where the marker is. And see this building to the right here? I tried to park in there and it just turned into a disaster. So I just wasted a half hour, went into that parking garage, and had no idea that it's not a parking garage. It's a pickup for like a Catholic school. So there's a school around here, I think maybe that building, I have no idea. But I just sat in line with a bunch of parents waiting to pick their kids up from different levels. So like the 3rd level was like 4th and 5th grade. And it's just cars going in a big circle. It was just horrendous. It was just horrendous. And you could see like there was security there, and they were looking at my truck because I have North Dakota license plate. So it looks like I'm like trying to pull up to like kidnap a kid or some crap. So that was horrible. There was no way to go around anybody. It's, you know, one of those spirals where you just go up into the parking garage, but 100 cars just dead stopped. So once I turned in and started going up that 1st floor ramp to the 2nd floor, it was, this is just crazy. This whole downtown area is just crazy. So we're gonna try and walk over to the JFK Memorial, which I drove past about a half hour ago. I drove within 10 feet of it and there was no parking, and just had to continue driving into the madness. And let's see what the parking costs here. And I'm ready to have a drink already, but there's no way you can drink and drive down here. It takes every bit of focus just to drive. And this is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we'll be back. It's supposed to be like the first house or something built in Dallas. So we're only about 4 blocks from my last scene. See what this thing is. Texas Highway Department, 1936. Doesn't say anything about the building. Just says it was created in 1843. Oh, here we go. Alright, 1841 is when they started around here. Got free land, free 15 acres as long as you worked. Wow. So I wanted to show you this other building over here too. Some crazy construction. I'll be back. Apparently some kind of museum, old red museum. Right behind this building is the JFK Memorial, so that should lead me to find out where exactly he got shot and where the grassy knoll and all that is. I don't feel like reading this stuff anymore. I'm tired of driving. All right, let's go around behind this building. Parking garage. All right, see you around back. Wow, look at that clock tower up there. Not sure who George Bannerman Dealey is, but it ain't JFK. Could have sworn the memorial was right around here somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna keep walking, see if I can find it. Alright, so this is Dealey Plaza. This is where everybody was, I guess. Looking this way, right across the street here, where all those people are, that's the grassy knoll. So hold on, let me walk down here. See, I don't know enough about this stuff to even have an idea where he was driving in that convertible where he got shot. But so that right there, according to Google Maps, that white structure there, that's the grassy knoll right there. So if you see the edge of this building over here, the edge of this red building, that's the building where the sniper was. That's the, is it a library or a school? I don't know. So that's the building. We're gonna walk over there. Gonna walk over to both of these. I'm in the middle of a median or something here. Let me cross before it's too late. Okay, I just crossed the street. That right there with the white structure is the grassy knoll. That right there is the building that I don't know what his name was, Oswald, Harvey Oswald or something. That's the one he shot out from the window and killed Kennedy. And this behind me is the JFK Memorial, I believe. Actually, I don't think it is the memorial. I'll take a walk over there in a second. But I don't know what road he was driving up or down, or what exactly it looked like in 1960, whatever. Gonna go over by this other structure over here too. The I don't know what that structure is, but we'll go take a look at that in a little bit. Do you think they have like the window or something marked on the building where the sniper was hidden? Well, I think it was like the 6th floor. Alright, I'm gonna walk over to the grassy knoll. I'll be back. This is the view from the grassy knoll. Pretty loud out here with the trains and the vehicles. Got some writing over here. Interesting. It says Abraham Zapruder was the I don't know, the only photographer known to have filmed the entire assassination. I guess maybe this is where he was. Okay, so I think he turned and came down this road here and then got shot, I guess. Seems kind of close though. I mean, I'm only like 50 feet from the road. There's another writing over here. Yeah, I ain't reading this. So you got the grassy knoll that I'm standing on. I guess he's driving by, gets shot from a window of that brown building behind the tree. I'm gonna walk over to now. Okay, so the sign I looked at before, this right here was where the guy that videotaped the assassination stood. He was standing on that block. That is the turn that Kennedy's vehicle made coming down this road. So he turned here and came down here. That's what the photo shows in this. You can tell by the brick. That wall is the same. That wall is right, quite hard to see, right there on the corner. All right, now we're gonna go look at the building. Okay, so this paints the picture right here. So here's the grassy knoll. Here's the school book depository of the 6th floor. And basically right here is where he got shot. So he turned the corner here, came down here, and I think this is where he was shot. When you watch the documentaries on TV, it seems like it's such a further distance, but I mean, if there was a shooter on the grassy knoll there, it's only like 50-foot shot. And if you're the sniper in the school book depository on the 6th floor, I mean, that's, you know, that's this truck passing right by, that's I don't know, 50-foot, 100-foot shot. That's not, I thought they were shooting from a lot further away. But yeah, this right here is where it happened. So the picture in this explanation thing here shows a picture. If you look at the picture, in the background you see the grass, you know, that white structure. And they're saying this is right where he was shot, which is directly behind me. Take a look at this. We didn't walk up here yet.
Sir, here's a souvenir for you.
Souvenir?
Oh, shows you
no, I don't want to carry that stuff around with me. I got a water bottle on me and everything. I'm good. Thank you, though. You don't want to carry it either, right?
Souvenir shows you everything out here. See that box in the window up there? Yeah. That's the window.
Oh, okay, so he just explained the box in the window. So right there. That box in the window right there.
For you? Were you with that other guy?
All right, we're gonna go to the next We're gonna go to the next stop. I didn't see the JFK Memorial though. I thought it was 3 pillars or something, or 3 monuments. Obviously back then these trees were not here, or a lot smaller. Triple bridge. Alright, we'll be back. Apparently there's no way to cross these train tracks to go over and see the tower. Apparently there's a restaurant up there. It's called the Reunion Tower. I guess they redid it. Made in 1978 it says. But yeah, there's like a cliff on the other side of the train tracks there, and there's really no crossing. I don't know what that is over there, but it just ends in the middle of the train tracks. So this is as close as we're gonna get. I don't even know if it's open because there's no sign of any activity over there. Anyway, the official JFK Memorial, I missed it, so we're gonna walk over there. Dallas Morning newspaper. We got a federal courthouse, and this is the train station building. Nothing exciting. I went inside before. Alright, I'm gonna cross the street here and we'll be back. So you got the train station there, the Reunion Tower in the background, and the Ferris Park right here. And it says 1924 it was made. So the idea was you got off the train in 1924, and the first thing you saw coming out of the front of the train station was this nice park here. Gonna check Google Maps to see where the JFK Memorial is. I think it's this way some way, but all right, meet you there. So that white structure right there is the memorial, and I literally walked right past it when I first came over here earlier, walking in front of that red crazy looking building. So we're gonna go take a closer look at that. I know this building was featured in at least one movie I watched. I think the TV show Homeland. This is downtown Dallas court building. Alright, let's cross the street. So we're 200 yards west of the assassination location at the JFK Memorial. Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought. Concrete pillars. How's it going?
Hello.
People trying to take a picture while I walk right in front of it. Yeah, we're gonna it's 4 o'clock and I am dreading the drive back during rush hour. It's Wednesday, and the traffic just coming down here was insanity. So I can see people walking out of businesses right now actually go home, and I know that traffic going, I guess it's about 30 miles or so back up to the campsite is going to be just treacherous. So I can't really go to restaurants and drink, but I don't know, I'm gonna head over behind me. I don't know if you can see it, got a Dick's Last Resort and Hooters. I might just eat some wings and maybe just one beer, and I don't know, see what happens. I'm trying to take some footage of the drive back. This is the insanity that is going on here. It's now almost 6:30. Google says I still have 25 more minutes to go. There's been 2 accidents, and it's just, the fastest I've gone is 55 miles an hour. Most of the way those been probably 40. And then there's this between accidents. I only have 10 more miles to go. The entire trip from the parking lot to the camper is 33 miles without any traffic. At 5:30, it was supposed to take 1 hour and 6 minutes. We're now at the, I don't even know, 5:15, 6:15. We're at the hour 15-minute mark right now with 10 miles to go, and what Google predicts is 25 more minutes. So we're looking at just 1 hour, 45 minutes to go 33 miles. This is crazy. Be back later. All right, we made it back, folks, and everything is a-okay. Our next stop is going to be good old Waco, and then Austin, and then the main destination will be the Alamo in San Antonio. So gonna finish up my wings from Hooters. I'm gonna drink a couple beers because it's 7 o'clock and I left that parking lot in downtown Dallas at approximately 5:15 p.m. So that's just the insanity trying to drive back here. Other news, I found out that the, I can barely see it, the wet spot there on the floor of the truck is from the garbage can. I noticed after I finished my very first scene standing out here earlier today that my garbage can, that little metal pail there, was missing, and I said, what the heck's going on? Did someone break into my truck last night? Well, no, I had a few drinks last night, and apparently when I went to throw out my garbage in the dumpster here, I threw the garbage can right into the dumpster, which I usually just pour it over and empty it out, but I threw the whole thing in there and it was wet, so whatever was under there leaked out, which I can't imagine what types of liquids would be in that. But anyway, mystery solved. Everything's great. See you in, well, I don't know where I'm going to videotape, so either see you in Waco or Austin or the Alamo, San Antonio. All right.